Oh, it's Steve White, Trekboy89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, I just wanted to talk about the release of the original Star Trek for a minute. The original release of Star Trek was on, well, I guess, video. I think there are a couple of attempts before that at something else, but basically we got video. And originally you got just single episodes, and in America they had some ones with some really nice artwork with the transporter and everything, but these are the ones we got here in Australia, and there are just a few random ones and they weren't the best quality. Eventually we also got some sell-through ones which were slightly better quality, which had a bigger sleeve, and then we got rental ones which are just sort of random. Where are they? Like some totally random ones that were really bad copies, really incredibly bad, like taken from conventions and filmed on video, like projected on a wall, really bad. But that was the best we could get. Then we got like proper Paramount releases, like double episodes and stuff. But eventually, like started off with single episodes, and then we got the really nice Paramount versions, and they started to get sell-through ones, and they started doing like the Time Life collection, starting off with the Cage. And then we got, well, that's actually one of their ones, getting 2 episodes per video. But then eventually, as we went along, when we got to the 30th anniversary, because that was for the 25th anniversary, when we got to the 30th anniversary, they started doing 3 episodes per video, which was interesting because it's a bit more value. And then they went on and they started doing a video, and it was in, like, I think the UK they started off, and they would do again 3 episodes per disc. This is the Australian re-release of those same discs. It's not the original ones; they had different artwork, but they were selling them as single discs with 3 episodes for years, and eventually they did like the Cage as like the last episode, which they sort of did here as well, I think. Well, it's actually Volume 0. I don't know if they released it last and called it 0, if it actually came out before the others, because I didn't buy them in order, because I already had them on video, so I didn't buy, because this was an ongoing collection, as you'll notice by like the spine. So you get one every week or something, I think, from the news agent. But then they released the DVDs, and when they released the DVDs, they released them in these nice little volumes. But they released the episodes in the order they were shown on the network, not necessarily the actual proper production order or this episode order. That became really annoying, and unfortunately they continued that on with the second DVD release, the later DVD releases, and the Blu-ray releases. So the new ones, which are done with the remastered effects and everything, they actually have the episodes in the airing order, which was for Blu-ray, The Man Trap, Charlie X, When No Man's Gone Before, The Naked Time. Then the second disc was The Enemy Within, Mud's Women, What Are Little Girls Made Of, My Right, and Dagger of the Mind. But with DVD, they stopped with My Right, and Dagger of the Mind was the first episode of the third disc, whereas the third disc on Blu-ray starts with the Corbomite Maneuver. So at least it's the first episode with, on the disc. With the DVD, you actually have to get through a first episode on the disc before you get to the first episode of the series. So that's really frustrating. They did do a 3-episode disc like the other single releases that they were doing, where you got Where No Man's Gone Before, the Corbomite Maneuver, and I think Mud's Women all on one disc. So often I would just watch that on DVD instead of the first disc from the actual DVD box set. But I don't know, I just find it really annoying, and I just want to know what other people think of it. So, you know, what do you think of production order versus episode order versus airing order? And, you know, can you just uniformly stick to one, or does it have to depend on each series and how they're actually planned and orchestrated? But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of, you know, this.